A beautiful piece.
My fire and lightning resistances are the lowest, so I'll take this as my reward. Let's see if it's any good. Not really. We'll try this Enduring Mana Flask. Not holding out much hope, but maybe it will solve our problems until we can get some leech. I'll do a breach here. Why not? Big life node here. Incidentally, gives me 10 strength. And we've come to Innocence. Almost just got one shot. Wow. When everything lines up just nicely, when I get all my totems, and the Hydrosphere, and the Wall of Force, it does put out a bunch of damage. I'm going to take this opportunity to go back to town, collect some skill points. Here I could take a Diamond Flask or a Ruby Flask, but I think I'm going to take a Jade Flask. I just need a little more defenses. So I think what I'm doing here is I'm going to deviate from what I previously said. Instead of taking the damage, I'm going to just rush to Clever Thief, wherever that may be. There. Down there. This build doesn't even take it. I guess it does. I'm going to rush to that. Because I need more defenses and I can get it from Blood Drinker. That just seems like the way to go. I'm going to stash these wands for when I get relevant essence. Let's try to make a wand. Not very good. Let's gamble for a wand. Attack speed and flat damage. That might be an upgrade. It is an upgrade. Let's recolor it. I don't need to go crazy with the colors. I just realized I have blue sockets available. Take a minute to use a Womb Grift. Staff of Virginity acquired. Alright, we've come to Kitava. I think we might even be good on res, maybe a little bit of lightning res after he doinks us. Lame. Ah, I'm getting wrecked by the unique mobs. Just go back to town, get some flasks. Gotta remember to hit the jade flask. Got no mana. Alright. And with that, we are finished Act 5, and we are halfway done the campaign. We've got to address some defenses, and we've got to get some mana leech, but that's basically what we're doing on the tree anyway. We're heading in that direction. Certainly no shortage of damage, so let us press on. Okay, here in Act 6, I really have to start paying more attention to my defenses. I need a little bit of resistances here. Especially in Act 6, I have to have capped fire resistance. So let's go to my hideout into the crafting bench and see if we can fix this. This helmet is abysmal. Let's try to replace it. This is fine. It has both an open suffix for resistance or an open prefix for life. These gloves are really bad too. We have an open suffix here as well as a healthy chunk of life, so I'm happy with that. We've got to do better than these boots too. Not at the moment. Okay, since this amulet is decent, I'm gonna put a resistance on here. And just like that, we're capped. So I'm gonna put some life on my gear. Ooh, something to note is that my shield is giving me dexterity, which is tricky. Alright, with our resistances capped, let's head out to the Twilight Strand and do Lily's quest. Now, with access to Lily, I have to figure out if I'm going to switch fully into the build. I don't think it makes sense to get the Volatile Dead set up until we complete Cruel Lab, but Tornado makes sense. And the returning projectiles, I'm gonna figure out how I want to try going about coloring. Alright, so that would give me My Spell Slinger, Tornado, Hydrosphere set up with a clarity in there for good measure. And now let's see if we can get 2 green. I'm not holding out much hope. I better just hold off, gamble a pair of proper blue-green boots. Alright, after all of that, let's go progress. Yokohama. Yeah, the build's really kind of zooming now. Clear is insane. Of course, I would come all the way back to try to get the lab trial, and it's actually just where I was. I just had to go a little further. It happens to me like every time. Such is life. The lab trial. I can't see a goddamn thing. Hey, there's a spell slinger right on the ground. One less that I have to buy. Alright, I'm about to get Clever Thief here. This should feel amazing. It sure does. Take off clarity there. We get to turn in a bunch of quests here. Dilemma here. Gonna take that. Now let's try to gamble blue-green boots. Come on. Craft movement speed onto those. Alright, let's get Blood Drinker. And then from there, I think I want to come back and just get the invert mastery first. Oh my god. Even less movement speed. Thank God for haste, right? I mean, we're so close to stabilizing this breach. It's a crime. Come on. Damn. I was just looking over at the POB. I just realized I don't have precision. What is my accuracy rating with Kinetic Blast? 98%. Put down a little safety portal there in case I die. That way I don't have to backtrack. I wonder if I want to take the 5% of Leech's instant node. That might feel better. Let's try it. Oh, Brine King, where are you? Good God, this layout. Alright, I seriously have no idea where he's at. He could very well be on the left side of the fucking map. Oh, it's about time. Alright, well that would be Act 6. And then we got a couple of loose ends to tie up here. Let's get a precision from this lady. A socket for that here. I had these low-level wands. Let's just try. You never know. That could very well be an upgrade. Let's take off haste. So we got 38.7. Yeah, It's just so much flat. And then there's open suffix for attack speed. Let's do that right away. I'm liking that. Then the clarity can go off. I said I was saving these gloves. Ditching clarity. Let's pay a visit to the tree. The question becomes the totem. I gotta figure out if I'm making a body armor. I can make a blue-green one because while I've still got this totem, that's kind of a problem. Actually, it's not really that big of a problem. If I do a blue-green shield, I can move these links over, but I'd have to get a better shield. None of these shields are really any good. Let's begrudgingly... Well, let's wait. Let's wait and see what I gamble. So I want more chance for intelligence, more chance for dexterity, less chance for strength. No. We do that. For maximum linkage. I could very well get a 5 link the next time I use this. Alright, so unique items. What is useful? Mind of the Council, maybe, but maybe not. Let's consult PoE Ninja. Looks like Falborn Kikazaru and Dodre's Tenure, of course, is pretty good since the cast speed is kind of useless. Okay, so let's see. We have to go all the way over and up here. Alright, so now decision time. What I could do is just this. I could just put these in here. Surely I could get one red. Yep. Move the totem setup into my helmet. Check my resistances. Still good. And I have this currency one. Let's just put that away. Going into Act 7, we got a weapon upgrade. Got a bunch of gear upgrades. Gained about 500 life. Got our additional tornado on the spell slinger. And we got our life and mana leech. And we're ready to go. Our next major breakpoint or power spike is going to be Cruel Lab, where we'll drop haste and then incorporate the Desecrate and Volatile Dead Spellslinger setup for a whopping 200% attack speed, which is supposed to triple our damage. We'll just have to find out together, won't we?